On today's episode of Welcome to Chatt, we have local Jamie Brenneman, owner of Chattanooga Exteriors. Let's go ahead and dive in and get to know a little bit about what they do, who he is, and maybe how he can help you. Now, Jamie, tell me a little bit about yourself. I know you have a family, so tell me a little bit about that.
Yeah, so I am actually engaged to a teacher here at Normal Park, and then I've got a son, a stepdaughter, and another daughter from a previous marriage.
That's awesome. And how old are your kids?
So my daughter is 18, my son is 10, and my soon-to-be stepdaughter is 11.
So you got it pretty spread out.
Yeah.
I'm still new to it. I have a 3-year-old and a 18-month-old.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I'm still a little new to it, so I can only imagine what that's. I have 2 daughters. So
Yeah.
I'm excited to see how the teen years go.
Well,
I say that now, right?
Yeah.
All right, so tell me a little bit about your business. What do y'all actually do, and how did you get started?
Yeah, so we remodel exterior homes. So we take old, worn out. If you don't like the way your house looks, we come and make it beautiful. We put new siding on, new windows. We build decks, porches, doors. We've added front porches on people's houses. So we basically just anything on the outside. You say, hey, this is what I want, this is my vision. Or if you don't have a vision, you're looking for us to help you with that. And we say, hey, this is some houses that are similar to yours. This is what we've done with them. This is what we can do. And we say, okay, here we go. How I got started is, so I worked for a company. Well, if you go back further than that, I actually grew up in construction my whole life. My dad had a construction company. I worked with him since I was 8 years old. But fast forward, I work for James Hardy, who is the world's leader of siding manufacturer. So they make Hardy board. I covered the Southeast for them. I got tired of traveling and was like, you know what, I need something, local here to do it. And then I knew Hardy siding real well, so I partnered with some local guys and said, hey, let's go do this. And that's when Chattanooga Exterior was born.
That's absolutely awesome.
Yeah.
Now, y'all been in business 10 years.
Yeah.
I know one thing I wanted to talk about is some of your successes, because recently I've heard about you only by looking at the before-after pictures. Then I wanted to get to know you better, so I started following you on social media. Tell me a little about recent successes and kind of where you are at now.
Yeah, so we continue to grow, continue to get better, and that's sort of our goal every day, every year. It's just to continue to get better and better and better every day. Make our process better, make our customer experience better, make it's a better place to work. So it's not only our customers, but our employees are really our main focus. And we've been voted best of the best last year. Hopefully continue that again. North Georgia Best of the Best will be announced later this month, so we're hoping to win that as well. We're in contention for it. We've been named several different things around town. And we're part of the so Hardy has their highest tiers and elite preferred. So we're with Hardy. We're their top tier. With Trex Decking, we're their top tier contractor. And so what that means for a homeowner is you get peace of mind, you get a better warranty, and so it just makes sense for you to use us.
Speaking of homeowners, with me being a realtor, I love to reach out to people that are looking to buy or will buy in the future. Maybe they're already under contract or whatever. You were telling me a little bit earlier about a service that you actually provide as a company. And how you can actually help out other realtors and new homeowners. Tell me a little bit about that.
Yeah, so something we started because a lot of people, when they go to buy a home or they're looking at trying to decide between if I'm going to buy home A or home B, one thing we offer is for $150, we come out and say, hey, you want to do this, this, and this? Well, that's what these 3 things cost.
Okay.
And so let's say, you were going to buy the house for $200,000. Well, all this stuff combined costs $100,000, but then the value would be $400,000 at that point. So you're good. Now, where the other side of that comes in, if you want to do these things and you want to spend $100,000 and it's only going to bring you $50,000 value, then that's a decision you can make. But so it helps people make educated decisions and not go into something, because most homeowners, I find, they don't know what things cost, or they see it on HGTV and it says, oh, that's $6,000. Well, they don't realize that all the materials were donated, half the labor was donated, and so that $6,000 is actually $20,000. And so we just want to educate people for them to make good, sound decisions, so they don't end up in a place where, oh, I bought this home and now I can't afford to do anything to it because everything I was wanting to do cost too much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can see that. HGTV, you said that, it makes me laugh because it's kind of the perception of real estate too.
Yeah.
We show 3 houses and make a bunch of money.
Yeah.
I wish it was that easy. Not in this market.
No, you got to be working. You got to be. I mean, it's real estate agents. I mean, people don't realize the things that go on behind the scenes and how many conversations and how many, you're working, weekends, nights, mornings. I mean, you're never off.
No.
You're always working. And so, yeah, I appreciate it, real estate agents, for sure.
Well, that's awesome.
Yeah.
So, been in business 10 years. You got a family. The biggest thing that I like to drive in all of my social media content is just some encouragement, positivity. And I know recently with the last 2 years, with COVID and just life in general, people have been knocked down. People have been discouraged. They faced different obstacles they never thought they would face. So tell me a little bit about, they always talk about when sometimes you meet people at a certain chapter in their life and it looks all pretty, but we don't know the previous chapters. So what's something in your life that was maybe difficult to get through, or something, maybe it could just be an experience. What's something in your life that you could tell our viewers that may help them today, just kind of encourage them to know, like, hey, look, there's something good on the other side of this.
Yeah, I mean, I've been through so many things in my life, from divorce to losing my dad, and you just gotta keep going. Like, you may think like today, oh gosh, it can't get any worse than today, or it's never gonna get any better. It will. Just stay focused on, I put a lot of, my focus is on Jesus and serving others. And so if you continue to do that and take the eyes off your own problems and help other people, everything goes, man. Everything works out. But yeah, being disciplined, doing the same thing day in and day out, even when you don't feel like it. I mean, most people like, oh, he's motivated all the time and he's a go-getter and you get all these things. It's like, no, there's days I wake up where I don't want to do something.
Yeah,
I don't want to do this, but I make myself, because I know that if I do it after the fact, I'm gonna feel so much better. And it's just like compounding interest. Like, you do these things over 5-10 years. I mean, you're so far ahead. If you take months and weeks or years off, it's like, well, now you got to start back over.
Yeah.
And so it's just continuing to do that over and over and staying disciplined and doing things when you don't want to, when they're tough, when you don't feel like it, when you would rather, not answer that phone call or not go to that meeting, or, not work late, and those things add up.
Yeah, they definitely matter. I love to read. There's a book about the compound effect, and that kind of reminds me of that. Also, Atomic Habits, great books.
Yeah.
But anyways, I'm Jesse Slowinski with Berkshire Hathaway Home Services. This is Jamie Brenneman with Chattanooga Exteriors. If you need any help making your house look pretty, this guy will get the job done. Thank you guys, and have an awesome day.